Hi, I'm Tim Kessler-Cleary, Director of Student Engagement at Caldwell University. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. It was great viewing all of your videos. I know I'm a little bit of a latecomer to the course, but I am really looking forward to this course content, to what it has to offer, and to engaging in dialogue with all of you. I think it's critical to the field of higher education. It's critical to the idea of diversity and multiculturalism that we engage in these kinds of conversations. So this should be fantastic. I am going to give you a little background about myself, and then we'll get into my This I Believe statement afterwards. As I said, I am currently the Director of Student Engagement at Caldwell University in Caldwell, New Jersey. I've been here for 5 years now, hard to believe. I started here in 2012 as the Director of Student Activities, and it has morphed over into student engagement. So what that means is it encompasses our clubs and organizations, our extra and co-curricular programming, leadership development opportunities, and volunteer work. And we work with various areas on campus to provide different programming opportunities for our students. I am currently living in Caldwell, New Jersey. I have lived here for over 6 years. I moved to Caldwell prior to working at Caldwell, so it worked out pretty well. A little bit of background. I am a 2008 graduate of Montclair State University. I got my Bachelor of Arts in History. Following college, my initial career path was to go into federal law enforcement. I know that sounds like an odd transition from a history degree, but that's what I wanted to do. So I did a variety of interviews with the Secret Service and agencies like that, and found that my vision with glasses and contacts was not good enough and didn't make the cut, so had to go back to square one. And at that time I had a family member who was working at a small college in Connecticut, Mitchell College in New London, Connecticut, and there was an opening for a assistant director of student activities position that I applied for and was lucky enough to get. And I took a little bit of a leap of faith and said, we'll see how this goes. During my undergraduate career at Montclair, I was very involved in different clubs and organizations, Greek life, leadership development opportunities. I was a resident assistant and community assistant for 3 years. So I kind of got the idea, but said, let's give it a shot. And it turned out to be one of the greatest decisions that I've ever made, and perhaps the greatest decision I've made from a professional standpoint, because now I guess it's 7-8 years later, I am still in higher education and still in the student affairs area, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I am originally from Perth Amboy, New Jersey, which is a town in central New Jersey, if you believe in central New Jersey. It's where the Raritan River begins, I guess, where the shore is. So that was where my upbringing was, and that's where I developed my initial interest and wandering, I guess, of diversity and multiculturalism. Perth Amboy was an 80% plus Hispanic Latino population from different areas, Puerto Rico, Cuban, Dominican Republic, a variety of different Hispanic populations, and I was really fascinated by the culture, fascinated by the people and the tradition, and it sort of started my path to wanting to understand more about us. It's what fueled my desire to major in history, to understand why we are the way that we are, what things have happened in the past that have influenced who we are today. And as a higher education professional, there is perhaps no more important topic than diversity and multiculturalism, especially in the world that we live in today. So with that, I will get into my This I Believe statement. This I believe. I believe in the power of people. I believe that there is a divine spark in all of us that allows us to achieve greatness and achieve whatever goals it is that we set out to achieve. With that in mind, it is painfully obvious that there are entire populations, though, who have been marginalized and disenfranchised, who their path is not as easy, and their path is filled with hardship, whether it be for the color of their skin, their beliefs, who they call God, who they love, their socioeconomic status, their educational background, and a multitude of other issues and topics that come up. There are groups that don't have it so easy, and their divine spark is dimmed. And I think we all have a responsibility to recognize that, to check our privilege, to check who we are. I am a heterosexual middle-class white male, and I don't have it that difficult in the grand scheme of things, and I have to remember that when I think I have it tough, there are millions and millions of people who have it more difficult, and it's important that we're all able to do that, to check our privilege. It's important that we develop an understanding of what it means to live in a global and multicultural society. In the context of higher education, we are working with students who come from a number of backgrounds, and again, it could be different countries, it could be race, it could be religion, whatever it is, and we have a responsibility to provide opportunities for those students, to provide them all an even playing field, to be able to engage them in conversation and help them develop who they are as people. They are coming to us, many of them for the first time. This is the first option that they've had to be away from home. This is the first time that they don't have somebody telling them what they should believe, but they have the opportunity to figure it out for themselves and develop their own identity. And we're in a unique position to be able to help them on that journey. And it's critical that we not only teach, but that we learn and we listen. Diversity and multiculturalism are not something that anybody will ever truly fully understand. Every day, every minute, every second, there's an opportunity to learn more, to become more informed, to realize that you don't know it all, and to really seek out opportunities to broaden your understanding of the variety of issues around this topic that influence our world, and more specifically that influence higher education and the student affairs profession. It's what makes my job rewarding. It's why I come to work every day, is to be able to engage in these kind of conversations and discussions with students and help them to understand who they are, and in turn they help me understand more about myself and the people around me. And given recent elections and recent happenings, there is no hotter topic right now, and I think it's critical that we're able to discuss it in a safe way, to be judgment free, to know that it is okay to have a difference of opinion so long as you've taken the time to understand why the other person feels that way, and an appreciation for what it is that makes us all different. We are all together different, and that's what makes our country and our world beautiful. It's what makes us the race, the population, and the human race that we are, is the differences that we all possess. And it is a tremendous opportunity that we need to be able to seize and acknowledge what it is that makes us different, that thus makes us the same. We are all people, and we all should have the same opportunity and the same ability to live and to succeed and to achieve and to love, and fill in the blank of whatever word you'd like to use. And finally, I believe in the power of reflection. I believe that we all sometimes get going so quickly that we don't take the time to step back and consider what it is that we've experienced, and reflect on different things that we've gone through. So I think this course will be a tremendous opportunity to do so. So again, I look forward to engaging in more dialogue with all of you. I think this course is going to be tremendous, and I'm really looking forward to it. So till next time, thank you all very much, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.